And hello, and welcome into Dice a Million, which is a very interesting roguelike deck builder based around dice. There's a demo available on Steam if you want to check that out for yourself. The game will be releasing in 6 days at the time of recording this on February 25th. I did get a key from the publisher to their thumbs, and it seemed very interesting. It's a dice-based roguelike deck builder where you try to roll to 1,000,000 using dice. And you just build your bag of dice and get synergies, and we'll be checking that out today. And if you want to check it out for yourself as well, there's a link in the description. We'll just head into a new game and see how that goes. Hello, you've been assigned to this dice rolling facility. Please proceed. Dice what? Or who are you? Less questions and more dice rolling. Select up to 5 from your hand and try to get the objective in 3 rolls. The rest you can keep it. Good luck. I want to go home. So I've got a D3 here. A bunch of them, in fact. We've got D4s as well. Let's try that. At least 15 and 3 rolls. I guess we'll just roll these 5. We got a 10. Gonna go for more D4s and another D3s. 3 of those. Rolling a 7. There's a D4 and 4 D3s. We'll get another 12. Pay in order to continue. You're left with 14. We pay 15. Our reward is another dice. Sudoku. Pay your first die. First debt. We unlocked a new die. So now we can choose one. The surprise egg. If a face is a 4, destroys itself and gives a random card. Heads or tails. Bottle cap. Two-faced coin. If a face is odd, 2 times multiplier to dice with an odd face. If a face is even, 2 times multiplier to dice with an even face. That seems pretty useful. It is a D2 though, but a multiplier seems great. Good job. Here you can spend your pips on new dice and other goodies. However, the unspent ones will be carried over to the next round. Choose wisely. What are the pips? I've said no questions. Okay, we've got 14 right here. We could get a joint die, which has the faces 1, 3, 12, 13, 23, and 31. How did this get here? What the hell? Perennial. Only loses half of its extra value after the round ends. Shy die. If this isn't very near any other die, its value is the sum of every other die. If not, it's 0. Bottle cap, heads or tails, magnetic die, attracts everything on the table, plus 1 charge to charge dice. And a D8. Plus 8 extra value for every dice with a face equals or greater than 8. Ooh. Let's buy this and that. And go to the next die. The map. Here you can follow your path or roll the dice and test your luck. Maybe you could change your fate. What can I find? For now, just go straight ahead until you meet the face boss. Roll dice, get pips, you know the deal. I can understand that. Those chest icons you see below some rounds, they're the special rewards you'll get after, if you manage to pass them, of course. Who do you think I am? Let's go next. We need to get 50 pips in 4 rolls. Joint die, D4, and then we'll go with D3s for the rest of them. Oh, that's a nice and easy 33 right there. There's the two-faced one. Let's just roll a bunch of D4s for D3s for now, and then this. Roll this for now. And we've got another roll here. We can go with a joint die the D8, the two-faced coin, and the D4. The coin is just good, like always. We'll get a multiplier as well on those. We're left with 29. Our reward is a die and a chest. Choose one. Only odd numbers. 3 times multiplier to other dice with the same phase as this. It's got 0, 1, 2, 8, 11, and 12. Let's try that. Then we'll open a chest and get an unbalanced die. This die has not been tested correctly, so one of them is just 51 and the others are ones. Mega die. Have at least 20 dice in your bag. Choose 1 out of 3 cards. Choose 1 out of 3 enchanted dice. When rolled with 2 charges, gives between 50 and 100. Its phase is always 0. How do I get charges? Draw as many dice as the phase shows, then its value becomes 0. Choose phase. Choose a dice and lock any phase as its result this roll. Let's just remove a die for now. We'll get this common one out there. And iron die gives 3 times multiplier to dice with the same phase as this, which also affects itself. Okay. I think that's useful. We'll go to the next round. See those branching paths right in front of you? The other special rewards you can try and get. Chests, magic rings, we got everything. What's the catch? Of course, you just have to roll the dice. Gotcha. Each reward will ask you for one or more phases. If you think your dice can roll them, pay a small fee to randomly roll 10 dice from your deck. What if I fail? Keep in mind the rewards will be delivered after the round is passed. If you fail, you can roll again by paying one more time, of course. Seems like a scam. So we'll need to get a 2, and we'll need a 1 and a 2 for the golden chest. Let's roll for the price of 8. Confirm. Choose a reward. Let's grab the golden chest then, and go on. We'll have to hit 100. We only have 5 right now. Extra value. And this sounds great. This can hit 12, which is useful. Let's go with that. Have a die reach 10 extra value. Just roll these for now. It's odd, we got some multipliers on those with 58. Rolling a bunch of D3s is going to be good with the iron die. Sadly didn't work out for us too well, but still, you know, 74 is pretty nice. Let's roll this for now. We've got one more time. Wait, this gains extra value because of it. The DA plus 16. We then multiply to other dice with the same phase as this. Iron die. Unbalanced die. Let's just go for it. Big value swing here. 51. Oh boy. I once upgraded a bunch now. Paid out 100, get another 159. Our reward is a die as well as a chest. The draw itself gives a random card. Hold shift. A charged die gains +1 charge when rolled. If it's fully charged, it triggers its effect and the charge goes back to 0. A destroyed die is permanently deleted from your bag. Let's go with that then. And then open a gold chest for now. I should have just checked that info earlier. Doesn't take any space in hand when selected. Okay. Transforms into another die you rolled. places a note that will give 5 extra value to very nearby dice in the next rolls. That seems good as like a buff card. Permanent transforms a die in your hand into another random one. Cards used correctly they are to luck what strings are to a puppet. Sounds useful. You can only have 3 at the same time. They have powerful one-time use effects, so think carefully when you use them. I'm gonna accumulate them and never use them. Freedom of respect. They're a gift from an old friend of mine, Jay. Who's Jay? You hear distant sobbing. Aw. Should I unlock any face as its result for this roll? Just one out of 3 stamps. Plus 0.2 multiplier to dice with faces with face 1, face 4, and face 0. Let's go with silver stamp for now. So we get a multiplier for anything that has a 1 in it. Choose 1 out of 3 cards. Let's go for that, since we're very close to the thing. A transform sounds nice. Adds a ghost copy of a die in your hand. It will be destroyed after it's rolled. 1 extra roll. Let's go with transform. We've got some high value ones after all. Surprise X sounds great. When rolled with 2 charges, gives between 50 and 100. Its face is always 0. 1 extra value per die on the table. A dice extra value will be added to its face value. This when round ends. Gotcha. So with that in mind, does this have extra value? No. I thought this was permanent. I guess that would have been very, very broken. It makes sense that it's not. Remove a dice. Let's get the D3 removed from now. If its faces is 1, changes the face on every other die to its highest one. That's a high rolling one. Let's go to the next round for now. It's a coin flip. Rings. Never mind, it's a ring. You wear them on your fingers. They have powerful passive effects that will always modify your rolls, regardless of the dice you chose. What if they don't fit my fingers? The catch is you can only carry 10 at the same time, so choose with caution. You'll be able to sell them too if you need to. Sounds good. We'll turn around and pretend they are not listening. Hello? Every time you cycle through your whole bag, gain a random card. That sounds great. Plus 0.2 additional stamp multiplier every time any face is upgraded. Choose a die on the table. From now on, you will draw that die during the first roll of every round as long as you have this ring. Once it's chosen, it cannot be changed. Next. I see you're starting to understand. Thank you for your collaboration so far. You're welcome. Just one more one thing. Don't worry too much about the order in which effects occur. It will always be the best possible order for your benefit. But that's nice of you. You hear footsteps running away from you. Aww. If it's a... I believe we all... What happens if the surprise egg destroys itself? Okay, let's go with this for now. I guess we'll just roll like this. Cancel. Gonna multiply on those 1 rolls. I see. Multipliers. Casino die? Roll this. Cancel again. It's even. We gain some bonuses. Use this. Do we want to use it, in fact? Roll this. Our bag is a bit full. We cancel that. They match. Roll these for now. Let's choose the paper die. I feel like that one's super useful. And use that to turn this one. Wait a minute. Into another random one. Gotcha. When roll with 3 charges, rolls 4 random common dice and 1 random uncommon die. Okay, we'll just change those then. Data die. Those are even. These get extra value. We can pay 200. We get a reward and a box thing. Data die. Only even numbers. Extra value per die on the table. Sounds good. Draw 5 dice from your bag. Choose 1 out of 3 random items. I'll take another joint die. Surprised egg sounds great. Doesn't take space in hand when selected. Can't remove anything right now. Beyond that... 1 to 7 extra value to other nearby dice according to its face. I'll go with that. Our stuff is... Our bag is very... We unlock new dice, which is good, but also we need 350. It's going to be pretty close. May your luck be on your side. And then this is the copycat. Any dice with a repeated face is multiplied by 0. Let's go with this upcoming fight. Like, we have too many die in our bag right now. Ancient. Don't want that one necessarily. Let's just go with the defreeze for now. Now we've got a note over here which will give us 5 extra value to nearby die, which is useful. Roll the die. Gain extra value right there. That one doesn't destroy itself. Joint die, extra value, data die, casino die, and the multiplier for the big roll, please. They match, etc., etc. This didn't trigger, sadly. We have to get a big roll. I'd like to get this figured out if possible. Roll the dice. was 47. Let's use this for now to dry, to get like more. Same, 3 times multiply to other with the same ones. With the same face as this. You can roll 1, 2, 8. This one doesn't take it like space at all, which is good. Multipliers. Dada die, iron die. Same face as this, affects itself. And this one, same face as this. So this one's just an upgraded version of the Dada die. Let's roll. We didn't make it. So what now? Start over again. Everything will be different this time. You'll have another chance. How does this place work? Is this what you call a look like? Okay. Start with a reroll card. White hand. Favorite die. Etc. Etc. Alright, retry. We've unlocked a bunch of new stuff. Choose a starter pack. That is kind of like in Star Vaders. Or maybe not. Choose 1 out of 3 cards. Choose 1 out of 3 stamps. Choose 1 out of 3 dice, at least uncommon. Let's go with that. Uncommon, uncommon, uncommon. Double dice multiplies itself by its face on the inside. Both of its faces count for face effects. 20 faces. A d20 gives 2 times multiplier and 1 to 12 extra value to other very nearby dice. Let's go for d12 for now. Rerolls your hand or any item being chosen. Gotcha. Got a 37 on the first roll there, which is fantastic. Pay 15, left with 48. Oxidai. When rolled, takes 1 extra roll and gives 4 times multiplier to everything. Doesn't work if there are no rolls left. Oh, that's a rough one. Taking a roll is wild. 2.5 times multiply to nearby dice, then destroys itself. Is that permanently? Like, not the destruction, like the thing. Heads or tails. What's the area now? It's a pretty big area. Guess I could take that. Loyalty. 1 in 2 probability of going back to hand after it's rolled. 4 faces. Wind up dice sounds great, especially for a boss fight. Only even numbers on that one is nice. Draw as many dice as the face shows, then its value becomes 0. Permanently? Question mark? Rare dice box. Vampire die. Discards nearby die, multiplies everything else by highest face on the discarded dice. Isaac's die. Rerolls every die. It looks literally like the one in the Binding of Isaac. That's amazing. Rerolls every die that rolled its lowest face. If its face is a 5, gives an extra roll and exhausts. An exhausted die won't appear again during this round. And then there's this one, which is Red Giant. +1 face value every time it's affected by any area of effect. Ooh, but is that permanent? I don't know. I guess we'll see. In that case, we'll grab that for an area of effect. Let's remove a D3 as well while we're at it. And roll once more for something. Its face value is 1 for each nearby, for each marble in your bag. Increases the chance of getting more marbles. Interesting. When roll takes 1 extra roll and gives 4 times multiply. Let's use this to reroll for now. Its face is always 0, gains double extra value. Joint dice. I guess we'll grab the joint dice for now and then go to the next round where we need to make 50. Couldn't roll the dice though for a magic room where we can enchant a dice and enchant one of your dice. Confirm. Like, both of these are magic rooms. So we're happy. Next, we need to reach 50. We've got 6 right now. It's a big area, so this could get affected and we'll know whether or not it's permanent. But also... review that one's area. It's a pretty small area. Let's roll these for now. Get an overcharge on that one. And then roll those. That's affected. Oh, that's a big roll. We want to keep this porcelain figure for the next time so that we can get raised like the giant up. Let's go. Oh, that's a big increase. Currently +3. Pay 50. Choose one dice reward. Cupid die. If this only has one nearby die, 5 times multiply to that die and this one. If not, does nothing. 1 to 7 extra value to other nearby die according to its face. This one's uncommon. Enchant 1. Only loses half of its extra value after the round ends. Only loses half of its extra value after the round ends. And only loses... Okay, all of these are perennial, you know? Let's just give it to the joint dice. Rare. It rolls the 4 card suits. So, what is that? Spades? I had to figure out, like, the English name. It changes the value of other dice with face 1 to 10. Heart, its value becomes 11. Spades? No, wait. Clubs. 3 times multiply to everything. And... diamonds, +6 extra value to every other die. What's the area on that? That's a big area. I'll take that for now. Rolls many bottle caps as shown on its face. If its face is a 15, destroys itself. And adds between 1 and 15 bottle caps permanently to your bag. Oh, that's rough. Draw as many dice as its face shows. Then its value becomes 0. Paper die. The note is going to be important. Cupid die. Remove a die. I'm going to remove the D3 here. And another D3. Choose stamps. Choose cards. Let's go with that. Multiply to every dice in your hand. Extra value to every dice in your hand. One more roll. One more roll could go hard for us. Reroll one once more. Hourglass. Rare. Royalty. 1 and 2 probability going back to your hand after it's rolled. When rolled, takes all of your rolls. 2 times multiply to everything per roll that is consumed. Oh, that could be good, but also really bad, you know? Let's get the surprise egg for now. Die of dice. Rolls for die shown on its face. D2, D3, D4, D6, D20, D100. Okay, next round. Another magic one. Confirm. Next, we have to get to 100 before we can get our first ring here. Oh, it does keep its value. Currently 3. Roll these 5 D3s. Roll these D4s and the joint die. That's a 15 right there. Cupid die, Cupid die. D12. Suit die and red giant. Sadly, that one doesn't get anywhere close to that. Paper die, wind-up die, surprise egg, and a D4. We've got 2 rolls. Oh, it rolled a d4 right there. And then Cupid die, suit die, d4, d4, and a d3. We pay 100, left with 93. Our reward is a magic room and a die. Double dice, multiplies to have its face on the inside. More extra value for every die with face value equals or greater than 8. Let's give this. Let's take that because it's stuff. Doesn't take any space in hand when selected. Multiplies value, activates an effect twice. Is that I think that is good. I think that's like it gains twice, right? Rolls another jack per die matching its face. 1 to 4. Joint die. Next roll, even numbers will count as odd and vice versa. Let's take transform for now. Choose 1 out of 3 rings. Oh my god, that's good. Additional stam multiplier for every time any phase is upgraded. Extra value to every dice on the table. 2.5 times multiplier to dice that have already been rolled this round. I'll take that. We can't remove a die. Pyramid is rough. Let's grab a jack. And for joint die, and then go to the next round. We'll get a ring here. Even. Increase the range of dice with area effects. That is very, very important for us. I don't care about that one, so we're just gonna move to get 200. Suit die, Cupid die. We're gonna go with a paper die because that's a note. That note can roll, like, can affect the red giant for now. You know, like later. Go with these, get possibly some good effects here. Here we go. I've had exactly 42 pips. Cosmic die. I'm not sure if that worked the way I thought it worked. Let's roll these d4s together with that. Nice. I wonder if that jack can also trigger itself off of the others. Gonna get rid of that. Die of dice. Roll these for now. Oh, the note gets extra value. That is pretty huge, actually. Let's transform you. A golden die. Affects itself. 5 times multiplier as well. Extra value. Suit die. And this die. We've rolled this one before, so it gets extra value. Deja vu as well. Pay 200, left with 640. We get a chest and a die. Only odd numbers. Extra value. Rolls another jack per die, matching its face. Eternal. Can't be destroyed or discarded on the table. Can't be exhausted either. Discarded die instantly disappears from a table, not triggering its effects, no given pips. I'm gonna skip rewards here. And then hold... Cost 400. Let's open that, I guess. It better be good. It better be good. 5 volt die. When rolled with 5 charges, 25 extra value to every die on the table. That is very nice. Especially if we can get rid of some die. Another ring is amazing. At the start of every round, gives a random card if you don't have any. Draw 5 more die per turn. Yes, Hoarder is that is great. Activate special rewards in the next round on the map without rolling the dice. Next roll rings will activate an extra time. multiplier to everything, X being the number on its face. Its face with a 0 multiplies by 0. Oh, that's rough. Let's remove a die. I'm gonna get rid of this. We don't want to hoard too much. Go to the next round. We could get a golden chest, but I'm not sure if it's worth it. I mean, roll for the 33. Confirm. Next reward, 350. We've got 50. We need to get 300. Paper die. Surprise egg. Might destroy itself. Okay, suit, change, wind up die. We have other areas. Let's go with this for now. Just roll these for now. Cupid die, D12, red giant, wind up die, joint die. Have 9 dice on the table, a Rubik's Cube. Joint die, 5-volt die. Let's just roll these for now. Deja vu. We've got 1 roll left. I'm not sure if we can make it, so we're just gonna use this for the time being to get 2 rolls. And +9, currently +5. Just roll these for now. Should have rolled, should have picked one of these as well, like the golden die, for instance. But now we can get the paper die in. It's not going to do extra, but it might. No, I don't think it's worth it doing that right now, because 1, 2, 3 +3. Jack, red giant definitely. Cupid die, suit die. Do we have anything with other areas? Instead of a jack, we could run the joint die, and instead of this one, we can do the golden die for a multiplier. We got 347 for that in 1 roll, which is fantastic. We paid 350. We're left with 315 pips. Exhaust other nearby dice. Won't appear again during the round. You couldn't do that. Just find it's lying around. It can be yours if you wish so. Golden stamp. Multiplier 2 dice with phase 4. It's your last chance to prepare yourself before the phase boss. What do we have a boss here? It's like a normal run, but the boss introduces a new rule if you haven't already. You can check it by clicking on the map icon. Got it. Be careful though. All your unspent pips will disappear when you leave this room. So use them mindfully. Where do they go? Besides, I've heard that nobody listens to me. I've heard that if you manage to get a lot of pips during the boss, you could buy something special. Just ignored my question. So conversation has reached its end. Nearby dice gain extra value equal to their face value. That is nice. Let's go with another ring box here. In the first roll, 4 times multiply to everything. Every time you draw a dice above your dice per turn, including rings, +5 extra value to every die in your hand. More multiply to dice with an odd face. I'm not sure if we can affect that actually, but we'll pick it up for the future, perhaps. Any dice with a repeated phase is multiplied by 0 is rough, man. 5 times multiply to everything per die matching its face. Other Sudokus don't count. 1 charge to every charged dice in your hand. Could be nice. 6 faces for classic one. Isn't too bad. Let's remove a die for now. Roll with that. Can't afford that. Eternal right here. Marble Oxidai. Surprise egg. I mean, it's exactly 18, so it feels like fate, you know? No notes here. Do we have a lot of stuff with charges? Use that for now. Die of dice. Charge die. Wind-up die. Golden die. Joint die. We got lucky. Oh, 0, 0, 0. Never mind. Maybe not so lucky after all. Foam die. And then D4. Those get exhausted. And want to appear again. Clone. Let's grab that, I guess, for the time being, just to add some extra value. Can roll another jack. 13 and a cupid die. Those get multiplied by 0. But it doesn't matter. We get like something that affects the red giant. Cupid die. Suit die. D12. D7. Spring. Have at least 5 active areas on the table. Let's go. Got a 99 for that, but I don't think we're gonna make it. Cupid die. D7. Foam die. Makeup Psycho die effect 5 dice in a single roll. We didn't make it even with 4 rings. I think mostly because our deck is just too big, you know? But that being the case, that right there was Dice a Million. If you want to check it out for yourself, it's available on Steam. There's a demo as well. Developed by Countless Knights, published by Two Left Thumbs, who were kind enough to give me a key to the game ahead of its release, to write about it, to make a video, to provide any coverage of sorts. It would mean a lot if you could check it out for yourself, you know. It seems very, very cool aesthetically, but also with different references to the games, different mechanics, synergies between dice, synergies between the rings, and yeah, sort of a Bellatrix-esque, you know, roguelike deck builder, but with dice, and that's pretty cool. I like it. I like this so far, and if you'd like to see more, let me know as well. I would love to explore more of this game as well. So yeah, go check out the game if you haven't yet, and I'll see you around. Until next time, bye bye.